Hello, this is Freddy's Periscope. Hope you are well. It is Easter Sunday, and I had a rough night because I stayed up watching the Ten Commandments because Charlton Heston and Yvonne DiCarlo are in there together. Yes, Lily Munster and Charlton Heston. So that's my hangover, the broadcast version of it, which lasts forever and it gets interrupted by commercials constantly. But that gives me a chance to let the attention span go and clean the collection. So this is Freddy's Periscope. It's Easter Sunday, according to the calendar of some people. And my great recollection of an Easter Sunday morning was had a neighbor down the block that had a trumpet, and on Easter morning he would come out and blow the trumpet very loudly in the early morning, and that was quite an interesting way to wake up. So we had a little reveille call in the morning. So hope you are all well. I'm surviving. Yesterday turned out to be very interesting. Had a wonderful tour with a nice family and April. And of course, I went along to watch April and make sure everything was well. And also because April is going to be leaving soon, so I want to spend some time with her, and it's always special. So on the way back, we get a call, and that call comes in that Steve's got a tour, and can I do it? And I said, sure, I'll cover whatever you need. And it was this very needy family, and I pulled through it. But they wanted to be rule breakers, and that's where it gets interesting. Because, back in the day, I've always been kind of a guy that I want to try to abide by the rules as much as possible. Nowadays, I really abide by the rules, and because I come from a society of working in public places like museums and doing tours for as long as I've done, I know the responsibility factor, and I can't just let someone hop up on a Segway, with no helmet, and anything can happen. I just can't do it. So these people were begging and pleading with me yesterday, and I would always direct the call right back to Steve because I said no. And I stand my ground. But then again, my ground these days is a weak ground, but you know, it's the stamina that's in here that keeps me going. And to be smart enough to work for Steve, you got to know. You got to know how to take care of your boss, and you got to have your work environment conducive to you. So Steve knows that this is my decompression chamber right now, and this is where I come in. And for me to get relaxed, I like to look at my records and my comic books and enjoy my videos and go through things. And I don't have that big of a collection anymore, but I enjoy it. So this is Freddie with the Periscope. Easter morning after the Heston evening with Yvonne DiCarlo. What a lady. Anyway, this is Freddie's Periscope, and Heston be with you. Cecil B. DeMille. Oh, yeah, that's... but, here's the thing. I always remember, this is my last commentary for the day. I always remember, going to see it as a kid. We went to the Evergreen Theater, and I also saw it at the Beverly Theater. So we may have gone even more than once because it was an experience to go see the Ten Commandments on the big screen. It came out originally in 1958, so I came along in 64. So, by the time I was in the mid 60s, not me in my mid 60s, but in the 1960s, by the time we got to that, whoops, I fell over the fan. I'm That's one of my nervous qualities. I like to have a fan. I'm always afraid of losing oxygen, so I stir it up. So speaking of oxygen, I'm out for the day. I'm going to go take a ride on the Segway and work out and make sure that I'm still functioning. All right, this is Freddy's Periscope. Peace, love, happy Easter, and stay safe.